how many of us don't like, oh my gosh, I just don't have a room in my house for an office. Maybe you've got a little space on the side of the dining room wall where you can actually put one and not commit to keeping it there. I love the fact that this is a foldable desk and you can use it for a lot more than just as a desk. We're gonna take this apart, put it back together for you to show you how easy it really is. I also wanted to remind you this is on sale today, which is great. We are putting this down at $129 versus $159, and there's free shipping, which is a big saving. Big savings is close to $30 on just shipping. This is Lou Caputo.
Hello.
I'm gonna take a seat so we can watch
Have
together.
A seat. Nice jacket, by the way.
I don't know who came up with that word.
Rebecca. I don't know what that means. Let's
It's
talk
a jacket
about this
and a
desk.
shirt.
It's a jacket, a shirt, and a jacket. A shacket. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You'd look good in one.
What? Yes, I would. Let's talk about this desk.
Okay.
So this desk from Origami is maybe one of my favorite pieces, and I say that because it's something that I can use when I need it and I can put away when I don't.
Love that too.
And it's fantastic. Now, if you want a permanent desk, it's perfect for that as well. It's a good size. Like a lot of times when people think, oh, it's a collapsible desk or table, it's like a TV tray or something really tiny like that. This is 4 feet, just under 4 feet going across this way. So from side to side, and you've got about 2 feet depth on this. So you've got a really nice big work area here, okay? The top of this is what we call MDF, okay? So it's a furniture grade wood that's in there, and it's coated in a plastic. So if you spill anything on here, if you're using it for crafting, or if you're, eating at it, or, whatever, you spill something, you knock it over, the kids maybe are, drawing with their crayons, you just wipe it off with a damp rag. So very, very simple to do. The neat thing about this desk, though, is that it does have the powder-coated steel base on it, so it's gonna last forever. And of course, it's origami, which means that you can fold it. So I'm gonna undo the brackets on the bottom here. There's these little hooks, and I'll show you them to you in a second, that actually secure the top to the base. It's very, very simple to do. Notice I'm not using tools, just my hands. So the top comes right off like that. I'm just gonna hand that to you. Now, the base of this, again, as I mentioned, powder-coated steel. There is one origami clamp in the back of this, all right, that holds the whole thing together. I pull that up like that, and let me have that back, because I want people to see. This is all you're going to be storing.
Yep.
If you're not using it and you put this away, that's all you've got to store. So we're talking behind a door, under a bed, in the closet, wherever you want to put it. Now, when you have need for it, if you're like, you know what, the kids are coming over, like the grandkids, and it's after school, they need somewhere to do homework, or I'm going to do my bills, or you're a crafter, and you're like, I need my work surface, watch what we're going to do. I'm going to hand this back to you. Now, I'm gonna open this up. This is how you're gonna do it when you get it home. It's gonna be flat packed in a box like all origami. You just grab the sides and you give it a pull like that, and it's gonna fall. Now I'm gonna spin it around, and I'm gonna show you that origami toggle on the back right here, okay? Patented design. All you do is thread that in there like that and pull that down. Now watch the magic that just did, just doing that. This whole thing, I mean, it's
totally reinforced.
It's ready to go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top right here, and I'm gonna put this in place. Now, before I put it in, I want you to see something about this. Notice it has these little toggles on here. Where are you guys? You're down here. I'll find you. There you are.
Okay, right here.
We're playing the game now. Okay, right here. All right, so that little toggle right there, when you get it on the frame, you line it up. All you do is just twist it like that, all right? And that's what's going to grab onto the frame, and it's going to hold it in place. So again, no tools required for that. So I'm going to line this up just like this. I'm going to drop it into place, and then all I've got to do is just go around here and secure this. Now, this is a nice, substantial desk when it is put together like this. Like once I get the top on there, watch what I can do. Pick the whole thing up once it's on there. So that makes it really simple. Now, I'm going to turn this sideways so you can see something. First of all, see how much room there is under there. Would you like to sit at the desk?
You know what? I think that's a good idea.
I was going to, but I feel like, you should sit there.
I want to. No, I do. I mean, not that you don't have long legs, but I do have long legs. And I wanted you to see, I mean, 5'9", and I've got about a 2 or 3 inch heel on here. Plenty of room, and I could move this chair down a little bit. This one's kind of an adjustable.
Yeah, there you go.
But this top holds what, 300 pounds?
That's what they tell us, 300 pounds.
300. I mean,
yeah.
Both of us could sit on here and not be okay.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. But then even down here.
But look how much room there is for your legs underneath there. And that's the thing I really like about this, is that it has a space for your legs to go. And also it has that riser where you've got your feet right now. Well, what's that good for? If you've got a paper shredder, that's a good place to put that. A lot of people still have tower computers. You can put that down there and have it sit on one of these so it's not resting on the ground. I mean, a lot of good uses for some, a trash can, a lot of good uses for things like that.
And even down there is a 150-pound
Yeah,
capacity.
150 pounds on the bottom if you want to.
Good.
But, you know, again, if you're using this now, we talk about it as a desk, but what if you don't want to use it as a desk? What if you wanted to use it as a bar?
I'm thinking your language.
You know, you and I, we always seem to go there. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, but if you just throw a tablecloth on top of this, yes, I've done this, and you set out all, you know, your drinks and everything, all your liquors and mixers and all that stuff out there, when you have company come over, it's all right there. Maybe you need an extra table because, you know, it's Thanksgiving. The kids are coming over. And
side
you need
table.
Side table,
right.
Kids table, water station, coffee station, dessert station.
Great.
Anything like that. But as a desk, this is incredible because there's nobody else out there that I know of makes a collapsible desk, a legitimate desk that is this substantial size.
And I'm going to go there because we were talking about students earlier.
Go ahead.
How many of you as parents haven't like spent money on what they need for this season, and then because it's come end of the year and you don't have a place to store that full desk, so you end up throwing it. This is not something you have to throw away. This is something you'll own forever and then use it in all those different ways.
I have
with
had
storage taking this much if you fold it down.
Yeah, we've been selling this at least for a decade, I want to say, on and off, you know, over the years. And I still have one from when we very first started selling it that Kelly, my wife, uses for crafting, that I use it when I'm like paying bills and stuff, or I have to do some work from home. And that's the other thing about this too. You know, a lot of us still work from home, you know, maybe 1 or 2 days a week, or maybe you're still working from home permanently, and you didn't have a home office. This is a great way where you could turn any space in your home into a home office. I love the idea that if you've got kids, that, you know, maybe you're not a full-time parent, maybe you've got kids that are visiting you because they're your grandkids or your, you know, nieces and nephews. They come over after school or whatever, and they need some place to do their homework. This is great because you could set it up, have it out there, and then when you're not using it, it just stores away. And you saw it stores to like that big.
It is crazy.
So tiny.
That's my favorite thing. I mean, most of us are going to use it at all times.
A lot of people will.
But if you don't have to like, oh my gosh, there's no room in the garage. I don't have any place in the basement. It's one of those, literally, do we have time to show you one more time? I think we have 1.5 minutes. I just want to, is that enough?
What, yeah, to take it apart?
Yeah. I just want you to see how little space it really does take.
Yeah, it takes
up
very, very little space. Watch this.
I'll help you with this.
Yep, all you got to do is just take those off like that, and then this whole thing lifts off. You got that?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm just going to undo the origami on the back there, the clamp on the back. Now that's it right there. Put these two things together, but bam.
There it is.
That's what you're going to be stowing away, okay? Look how small that is. And you put it in a closet, forget it's in there until you need it, and you go like, oh, wait a minute, we've got a desk. Now here, in the 1 minute we have left, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop this open. And that's the other thing about origami, which I love, is that it's not like a process where you've got to sit there and you've got to think to yourself, do I have time to put this desk together? The answer is, yeah, you do, you know? Because watch how fast we can do this. Line those pegs up, and then you just twist these into place, just the 4 of them, and it's done. And that's the whole thing. And now we can get back to work just by doing that. Let me sit in my pink chair.
I don't know why I just started picturing beer pong.
Oh!
What is going on?
My gosh.
Maybe not quite long enough for my talents.
I have little arms.
Oh, we could get 2. Yeah, there you go. $30 off and free shipping on this.
Right.
Do this on FlexPay. It's only $32.50 to get it delivered. We got more from Origami, so Lou and I are going to stay together. Do want to let you know there's others. I've mentioned so many different iterations of